My ex-wife came back after 30 years.
I've read many heartbreaking stories, each filled with their own blend of pain and betrayal. My story is no different. It's filled with sadness, but also a perspective on healing and the power of time. This happened many years ago, but maybe sharing it now can show that good things can happen with time and patience. I met my wife Emily almost 30 years ago. We had a rocky start on our blind date, but something about her vivacious personality and kind heart drew me in. Despite my reserved nature, our relationship blossomed. We got married and built a life together, complete with a nice home, good finances, supportive families, and 2 wonderful children. Our life was going well, and we decided to try for a 3rd child. But then came the catalyst that changed everything. Emily had a miscarriage at 6 months. It was devastating. She sank into a deep depression, blaming herself. Despite my reassurances, she couldn't shake the feeling of failure. After about 6 months, Emily seemed to be recovering. She started exercising, looking amazing, and even got a part-time job as a waitress to feel more involved. Everything seemed to be returning to normal, but little did I know, the worst was yet to come. Emily worked with the restaurant owner's son, a flashy and arrogant guy who always rubbed me the wrong way. She assured me he was just a coworker, but over the next several months, she started acting strange, guarding her phone, staying out late, and being less attentive to our kids. One night, Emily broke down and confessed. She'd been having an affair with the owner's son for 6 months. She claimed she loved him and wanted to leave me to move in with him. I was shattered. Despite my pleas, she moved out, leaving our kids with me. Those were the toughest weeks of my life. My family was furious, but I chose to stay composed for the sake of our children. Emily moved in with her new boyfriend, but it wasn't long before cracks appeared in their relationship. One night, I got a call that her boyfriend had slapped our daughter. I rushed over, took my kids home, and told Emily, "This is what you left me for?" She was ashamed. Later that night, she showed up at my door, sobbing, asking to come back. I loved Emily, but I couldn't let her come back. Too much had happened. I took her to her parents' house and continued raising our kids. Over the years, Emily tried to rebuild her life, but she never stopped regretting her decision. Raising 2 kids on my own was tough, but we managed. I focused on my job and being the best dad I could be. Emily stayed involved in their lives, and over time, we found a rhythm. I dated a few women, but nothing serious. My heart wasn't ready. Now, almost 30 years later, I moved to the Carolinas for the winter. Emily visited and all those old feelings resurfaced. She stayed longer and eventually moved in with me. We're older now, and maybe wiser. The kids were shocked but happy for us. Some might think I'm crazy for giving her another chance, but love and respect have endured. We faced the consequences of our past, and now we look forward to a future together. It's never too late to write the final chapters of our story. If you or someone you know is struggling with betrayal or loss, remember that time can heal and bring new beginnings.